Welcome back to the podcast, you guys. I am Percy,
Oh, hey y'all, I'm LD.
and you guys are listening to or watching Two Go Mics.
You are.
Yes, what's going on,
What a
friend?
what a blessing for you all.
It is a blessing, ain't it? Be amongst us, our voices,
I know we've
our
been on
opinions.
we've been on a little break.
Yeah,
We've been on a little break. We've been tired. We tired today actually.
I was just about to say, definitely tired today. Definitely was a long day, but
Listen,
we here.
y'all.
We showed up.
Crazy thing is, we took off like a day. Well, I ain't personally take off, but I feel like after we went to Atlanta, the first of the month, it's just been like catch up. Tired. So we just took the whole month off.
Yeah, from here at
From
least,
here.
because we've been working
From here.
for sure.
I haven't hit my number yet, so I still have to, go in and work and show my face. I like the Jays.
That's why we need y'all help. Let's get
Yes.
this thing rolling.
Yes.
Okay,
If you're watching us on YouTube,
save us.
please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcast, or anywhere you can get your podcast, leave us
Yes,
a review.
please do.
Interact with us. Send us questions. Let us know what you thought about the episode. We respond.
We do. And make sure you follow us. Speaking of responding, follow us on our social media platforms. We can be found on Instagram at Two Gold Mics Podcast. We also can be found on Twitter at Two Gold Mics.
We
And
can
we got
be
the TikTok.
found on TikTok at Two Go Mike's Podcast.
I don't know nothing about TikTok, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make some shake.
So yeah, this is I call this like this our first episode back from our break. This will be episode 11. Um,
Shout out to us for making it past the 10 episode
True,
mark.
those first 10 Chef's Kiss,
Yes.
amazing. But
Mm-hmm.
today I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. We're here for a good time, not a long
Oh,
time.
that part.
I way up. I feel
Yeah,
blessed. You hear me? I'm hungry. Percy hungry.
definitely hungry. Haven't eaten all day, child.
Okay, well I had hibachi, but I got to get my 3 square meals. I'll try at least get 2.
Child. I'm gonna make
Oh,
up for it later on.
look. OMG. So y'all, let's just hop right in. Let's do what we do best. Um, let's jump into the political rundown.
Come on, friend. You have to update me because I've been out of the loop. I haven't seen CNN, child. I'm blind. I'm walking blind right
I'm
now.
not gonna lie, like the same. I haven't watched CNN.
This the girls to go to.
Let me show you how budget friendly I am. So I don't have cable, right? I have. I'm a one of the million people in the world with the Fire Stick. So I'm Fire Stick Club.
Yes, of course.
I got all the apps, and like if you know somebody who has cable, you can just log in with their
Oh,
login. So I always use my parents, and they had DirecTV. Shout out to DirecTV. They
yeah,
had
shout out to the right.
DirecTV, and I downloaded the app on my Fire Stick, DirecTV stream. So I just logged in with my parents. I got cable.
Shout out to
I
the
just
TV screen. She comes in clutch.
clutch. So I can watch all the channels.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I get on my Fire Stick one day. It prompted me to
Password?
sign in.
Password change.
Sign in. No, password was not changed. After conversation with my parental, it's canceled. Like,
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
typing in that bill. I
For the
got fired.
stream?
She's oh yeah, somebody told me to get a Fire Stick and a Roku, so I canceled that.
Well,
Child, so I had not been watching no CNN.
dang, mama done shut it down.
Long story.
She
So I
like,
have
I'm
not been
Fire
watching
Stick gang too.
Exactly. So I have not been watching CNN. I have not been watching Fox. I haven't been watching any news other than the local news. And I won't get into how hilarious the local news is here, at least the station that I'm watching. And I have not been reading, so I usually try to read like at night, or I'm so weird. Like I even read like when I'm in the shower. Weird.
In the shower?
Yeah.
Now, how you do that?
I take the very, 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 very long shower.
But like, how you don't get the pages with or the tablet? Like,
My phone. I got a little thingy on it.
Oh, okay.
And when I get some big money, I'm just gonna have a whole TV in there.
Period.
Period.
We also need your help with that as well.
Hello, sponsor me a
Sponsor his
house.
TV. You know what I'm saying?
My bathroom TV, but so I was reading. But I have started reading comic books at night, so I have not even been paying attention to anything. So I'm reading comic books
That
now.
sounds fun.
That's so good. I had started once
You got a
before.
collection?
No, so all on this iPad.
Mm.
Like I said, I started reading it before, and there's a website where you can like read all the comic books for free.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say it on here, but if you're
Yeah.
interested,
Right.
just
Slide
hit me
in the
up.
DMs.
I'll send it to you, so you can just go. You type in the comic book that you're looking for. They have all the issues on there. You just go and read. So I've been reading. I had started one a long time ago. Strange Academy Finals. Really, really, really good. So now I'm on Teen Titans Academy, and then when I finish that, which is not as good as Strange Academy, but when I finish that, I'm going back to start the new iteration of X-Men. You know how they brought everybody back from the dead and all that. I'm going to read that. So
Okay.
I just been reading comic books at night, and it just entertains me
Yeah.
so much so.
Does it give you
Other
like
than this,
nostalgia from like childhood and stuff like that, or?
you know what? It holds me over. Like I
Mm.
am a superhero, magical, sci-fi movie, TV show kind of person.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of that stuff comes with drama, and I don't like. I don't know. Like I used to be able to like unwind to like drama TV. I can't do it anymore. It just don't make me. It really.
It's enough stress in the
It's
real
enough
world that
stress
it's like, ugh.
that it's just
I
not
don't want
relaxing to me.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I got back into this because
I
it's
get
not
that.
like who got shot in the head at the door.
Yeah.
See you next episode. Like I just
Yeah. And shout out to the Spider-Man movie too. That was a good.
ooh, 10 out of 10.
In the ending,
10,
like
10, 10s. I can't wait to see the next
yes,
one
I
next
can't wait.
year.
We won't
I
do
like
no
that we don't have to
spoilers,
wait.
but yeah.
No spoilers. But if you have not seen Beyond the Spider-Verse, amazing.
Definitely.
Amazing.
I'm still sitting in my seat. Everybody had left. I'm like, nah, they finna gag me.
That ending was crazy good to me.
Oh yeah,
it was
for sure.
I see. I got off topic. That was my way of saying, y'all, I have not been up on the news. I have not. Listen, every time I turn around, people was talking about what the thing
The damn
is.
Titanic.
Yeah, scuba.
Yes.
Titanic.
They been wearing me out with it.
Wearing me out, and we'll talk about it.
Since y'all talking about it.
Y'all talking about it, so we might just, go ahead and talk about it. But if you forgot, we're talking politics.
Yeah, boom.
I only have two stories to read to you, and one of the stories I don't have like all the information, but I heard about it yesterday. I was like, "Ooh, I need to report on this."
Run us down, friend.
So it's a Supreme Court decision was issued, very very recently, like within the week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what date it's gonna come out, y'all. Y'all know how we get.
Mm-hmm.
But the case was Moore versus Harper. It was a 6-3 decision, which basically, the Supreme Court they rejected a lawsuit that threatened the foundational American principle of democracy and voting. So Moore is involved. There's an awkwardly named document. It's called the Independent State Legislator Doctrine. It's ISLD, Independent State Legislator Doctrine. It's also a theory that the Supreme Court rejected many times over the course of the last 100 years. There are several cases that pertain to how much power the ISLD holds. They rejected it every time, so it was kind of alarming. Well, not alarming, but surprising that it was rejected again because of the shift on the Supreme Court. It's a majority conservative shift with the addition of all the Trump-appointed justices that are on the court, but they themselves were not in agreement with this. So what does the ISL do? It takes two lines from the Constitution concerning election administration, and it misleadingly argues that a state's legislative branch of government has unchecked authority to decide how congressional and presidential elections will be held in their state. They have unchecked authority to basically overcome elections if it's something that they want to do. They have the unchecked to say this is how the vote is going to go in my state, and no court of law can decide that for me.
Are we
So it
talking
pretty
like
much,
jurisdictions and stuff like that?
yeah. So it pretty
All the way
much
up to
gives the
that?
state legislator and the governor and whatever the particular state is the power to hold their elections how they want to hold it.
That's a little scary.
It is. So they can create these policies and procedures and, pretty much like laws unchecked without asking the voters.
Mm-hmm.
Like without taking it through the traditional route, it has to be voted on. It needs to be kind of approved. You have to put a referendum out. Like whatever the process is, they can avoid that process when it comes to presidential and congressional elections, which is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
That one person or a very small part of the state can say, this is what we're going to do. And that leads to minority people of all types,
Mm-hmm.
uh, their right to vote is really infringed upon because you don't know what the outcome can be because it can change. The rules can change. But nevertheless, that Justices Roberts, Kavanaugh, and Barrett, they all rejected arguments that would have allowed state lawmakers to rig federal elections. It's a hopeful sign to the American people, and not the non-justices will decide who's elected to govern, like the United States. The Constitution's history, President reveals that the theory is bunk. So this has kind of been like the talk. The theory really doesn't make sense, but it's still very popular in a lot of state houses. And it's rhetoric that Trump has repeated, time and time and again during his presidency to try to get the election overturned.
Mm-hmm.
But the justices stated, like at the time when the Constitution was debated and ratified, popularly elected legislative bodies like Congress, they were fairly new innovations. The word legislator did not mean, at that time, the body of men and women who make up the House and the Senate. And just as it is the duty of federal courts to say that the Constitution requires them to strike down laws that run counter to it, it is also the duty of state courts to enforce their state's constitution. So the Constitution does not insulate state legislators from the ordinary exercise of state judicial review, which basically means within that state and even outside of that state, someone can strike these laws down.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just not unchecked power. The state of
let's not take no shots.
Let's not.
Let's lay low.
The fake state. I need a fake state name. The state of LD cannot decide that I require my voters to have an ID without going through proper process to make that law. And if it's something that I did do, the judicial branch can then check the legislative branch or the executive branch, whoever made the decision. So it's very interesting. Great call for the Supreme Court in protecting voting rights because we have a very crucial election coming up. The last presidential election that we had a lot of states wanting to overturn their vote.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very crucial. Very crucial. Lastly, we have to talk about DEI in Texas. The diversity, equity, and inclusion in Texas. We touched on this story probably a few weeks ago in Florida, how DEI was banned in in public colleges and universities in the state of Florida. So Texas Republican Governor Greg Abbott has followed right behind. He signed a bill that would ban diversity, equity, and inclusion offices and initiatives across higher education institutions in the state. The bill is SB 17. DEI offices across state colleges will close starting January 2024. And activities that seek to promote certain groups of individuals over others based on race, ethnicity, and gender will come to an end, according to them. Public colleges cannot hire or cannot create diversity offices, hire DEI employees, or mandate DEI training as a condition of admittance to an institution. They say hiring practices must be colorblind and gender neutral or sex neutral, and public colleges can ask job candidates for written statements on how they support diversity. And I have to just remind people that these these types of offices and these types of programs and these type of employees were hired because that's what we were doing before. It was, the process for men was already considered to be colorblind and sex neutral at one point in time in history, and then you go and look at the data, and there were nothing but white men there.
Exactly.
There's nothing but white people there. So that's kind of the importance of this. And for those of all who are watching, who tend to make everything about race, DEI offices that not solely focus on race. It's just all aspects of diversity. It's race. It's sex. It's disabled persons. It's veterans. Uh, it's every aspect of diversity that's outside of the normative uh, version of what was considered to be like mainstream, which is white and male.
Mm-hmm.
So every aspect outside of that.
That stuff is needed. Like even like recently now, like currently in our office at work, like we just finished a DEI training, and you learn stuff in those trainings because it's not just. Of course, I'm a minority, and I fall into some of those diversity and inclusion groups, but I'm not the only one that out there. To your point, like you said, like there's other people out there that are underheard or feel like they don't have a voice in the office, and they don't have a voice in these universities and certain colleges and stuff. Like DEI is needed.
It is, and there's a such thing as ignorance, and ignorance is
This what you just read. This ignorant.
I don't know, but even in colleges and universities, even in workplaces, people can be ignorant. And when I say ignorant, I mean they just simply don't have
Don't know.
access to the information or the knowledge, so they're ignorant to that. And the VE and I uh, trainings and modules and learning,
Mm-hmm.
that's a way to combat that type of ignorance.
Right.
Now, some people are just stupid, which means they know the information. They choose to be blind to that. But DE&I is a way to combat ignorance in
Right.
these environments and bring understanding,
And
bring
make
in
you aware.
allyship, making you aware. The thing about diversity is that it's continuously changing. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a DEI professional. Like, I have to learn every year. Like, there's always, I want to say something new, but there's always more that we can do.
Right. And you want to get better. You want
And
to
you
include
want to get
more
better.
people.
You want to include more. I feel like we're in a part in our history where everyone is starting to break away
Mm-hmm.
from the big blob of what we call like normal
Mm-hmm.
or normative to be their distinct and unique selves. And with that comes these actionable things that you can do um, to improve their quality of life, to improve their quality of experience in the workplace, to improve their quality of education, whether it's pronouns, whether it's benefits. It looks like a lot of different things, and this is
Opportunities.
absolutely to ensure that
Fair
they're getting
opportunities. Right.
opportunities. That's where the equitable
Equity.
part
Yeah.
comes in. But there's a ban on that. Um,
It's crazy.
of course, we know DeSantis pledged to abolish DEI programs in his state, which is Florida. He did that. And critical race theory, of course, and it comes. He said it comes as a part of a broader anti-woke culture war, which has targeted various communities that have already been traditionally marginalized. And if we're talking about white people, ain't nothing traditionally marginalized about it.
Hello. That part.
Uh,
Nothing.
but those are my two. That's all I
Quick
got for y'all
thoughts.
today. Yeah. That was my little quick reads of things that popped up in my head. Like, oh, I need to talk about that, especially.
Yeah. And heavy on the D and because that was needed.
I know, which
Yeah,
makes
and
it
the voting
even
rights too,
more
heavy on that too. Like, yeah,
true. But the DNI thing, like DeSantis, y'all know DeSantis is running for president.
gross.
I know. Oh well, I didn't get the details, but he wants the judge to push back the trial
No.
between him and Disney
Oh hell no.
until after the presidential election.
Oh
Right
no.
now, it's slated to start somewhere in June or July. I can't remember the exact month,
Mm-hmm.
but it runs like it coincides with the Republican primaries
Mm-hmm.
around that time, and
Good.
he right. So
Sounds like
the
perfect
judge
time to
had
me.
perfect.
It's a no.
And his camp and his team know that it's not the perfect time, so they want to wait till after the election. Which no, we're not gonna do because it's very
You should
hard
have thought
to
about this, sir.
exactly.
Are you
So
running your mouth?
the judge has not responded to that request. So when I don't know who the judge is, but once the judge does that, I'll update you.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, okay, well, let's get into these streets, Chad. Thank you for the rundown. You done ran this all the way down for me. Let's get to these BT wars. What's going on with Miss Mama Patty? Let's start there. I feel like we have to start there. Why did Mama Fat? Oh, I said Mama Fatty.
You
Mama
did.
Patty.
You
Why
did.
she fucked that lady song up like that? Patty. Now you know I love Patty.
Patty.
Patty, we love you.
Patty's almost 80, right?
She up there. I can't put
70,
it. She doesn't look like it.
80, yeah.
She doesn't look like it. It's hard to keep up with.
I know, and for that reason alone, she just gets a pass.
No, she don't get no pass because well, let me tell you why. She knew damn well she did not know those lyrics, so she got up there and said that she was going to tribute this legend.
I know, but here's a crazy off the wall theory. She's a professional singer. She's done this now the most for a majority part of her life.
Yeah.
I feel like she has that skill to where she knows she doesn't need to like memorize the song. She can hear the music and she can sing it as she sees it.
But you said one word there. You said she's been a professional.
True.
For so long. A professional is not going to get up there and not know the lyrics. You have to know the lyrics to sing the song, and then she's done this before with damn Christmas song.
That was a long time ago. We ain't forgot. It's hilarious. We ain't forgot. But it was so long ago. I'm not saying like we're not gonna drag her. No, if it's her song, but I feel like if she's singing somebody else's song, she can just like, oh, I can read it off the y'all gonna have it up, kind of thing. And
I would get it if you want a tribute to such a legend.
True.
Pick a song that you know the lyrics to, so you can serenade her right.
Definitely disappointing.
That's the only disappointment because Patty, you sing down. We know if you had the words, you
and Tina has several songs she could have chosen.
Yes,
and they probably could have chosen something that the audience could have sung for her if she did not.
Because no shade, we didn't know them lyrics either. We couldn't help you, Patty.
And I didn't watch it live. My mama cut the cable off.
And I'm giving my TV stream too.
Carrie got it. I just ain't live.
Oh, so you good? I'm loud in for it.
I'm not gonna watch it live no way.
Yeah, I did. Not interested. We were watching something else at home. I was like, oh,
it was a little discombobulated to me. Y'all know the writer strike is still going on, so the show did not have writers. So this, if you are not pleased with the show, this stresses the importance of support for our writers while they are still enduring the writer strike. Pay them people their money. Pay them. They deserve to live.
They do. Heavy on that. But also at the BT Awards, shout out to Mom Patty. We're gonna let you rest. The Migos, they reunited on stage for an epic performance honoring Takeoff. So they were performing together for the first time.
I saw that clip online a little bit.
Yes, I saw that live. And when I seen it, I was like, oh snap. Like that was major. And it was good to see. It's good to see people able to put their differences aside, whatever those differences were, and to come together for the bigger picture, because that's family at the end of the day.
Yes.
And it's good to see family always find themselves back with each other. So shout out to the Migos for that. Hopefully that won't be the last time we see them on stage together. Hopefully we get an album, maybe.
I would so be here for this.
Bring it back, because I don't care about the single careers. Let me be honest. I want to see y'all together, especially after how y'all did last night. Like it was epic. It was definitely epic.
They're definitely better together.
They are. And Takeoff, I feel like Takeoff will want it. I don't know him personally, but I feel like he would want it. But moving on, Chad. Besides that, JT and Uzi Vert, Chad, they was at the picnic cutting up. They get to arguing in the state. I mean, in the audience, she throw her phone at him.
I saw
something about a seed. Him speaking to Ice Spice, like it was ghetto.
We do not condone or support physical
Yes, violence.
Violence.
No, not at all.
Domestic violence. Now, JT, girl.
Keep your hands to yourself
Girl.
and your phone.
Girl. Now, girl. You know you was it. And lose it right away. He would hurt a fly. A fruit fly.
Child, he was pleading all the rest of the night. People were still recording him as they were arguing throughout the show.
I bet he was.
And he was just over there just pleading his case.
I bet he was.
Child, we don't know what happened.
I'm still
all
like,
this is alleged.
Them still being together still just kind of like.
It throw you off a little bit?
It does.
I kind of get it though.
It throws me
off. I kind of get it. I can't see her with nobody else, honestly, now.
Did Lil Uzi right?
Yeah, like.
I like Lil Uzi.
He performed too, by the way. He opened up for the BET Awards. Nobody's talking about that because she done threw the phone at him, but.
She just wanted to rock.
And it was a good performance.
Body yada.
He was up there. She was doing that. But that was cool.
I love it though. All love is not.
Yeah, I'm glad they was able to work it out before the end, allegedly.
Right. Who knows?
But speaking of performances, I know we said
performances.
Yeah, we said Lil Uzi Vert, he opened up the BET Awards, but then Coco Jones, baby, she came out, she sang Down. I could tell that she was a little nervous in her performance, but at the end of the day, she still slayed and ate it. She looked flawless too, all that chocolate.
One of the best recipes.
Mm-hmm. Lotto, she performed her ass off. Did you see the Lotto performance?
I heard her with the mic. Something's wrong with the sound.
No, it wasn't wrong with the sound. She was lip singing and forgot
that she was lip singing.
Yeah. And she was licking her tongue out instead of singing the words and stuff.
But they played the track over a lot of people that night, though, right?
Yeah, I think a lot of people lip sync. But at the same time, like, it still was a great performance.
I like
she performed her ass down.
I feel like Lotto get a lot of hate from some people, but I like Lotto. I think she's a good performer.
Yeah,
she's a good rapper. Go ahead, sis.
Yeah, go ahead. But I do need you to, if you are lip syncing, please, because that do kind of kill the moment. If I'm being honest, it was a 10 out of 10 if she would have lip synced. Because it kind of, when I noticed it, I was like, is she? And I had to rewind. I'm like, is she?
I will say, I know sometimes it's not the artist's choice; it's the events. Like, you need to lip sync this. But you're a rapper, girl. Turn it off.
Right. And I don't even have a problem with the lip sync. You just gotta sell it.
But you know what the issue is?
Sell it to the people.
For a lot of rappers now, is that they feel like they have to dance and rap.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have the breath control.
Yeah, right.
Like Megan got it. Megan probably can rap in a handstand.
Yeah.
But a lot of the girls cannot do that. And that's okay. Just rap. You ain't have to show.
Honestly, I feel like Lotto could too, because she's done it before. But I think just like the dance moves that they had her doing, and she had to get on the floor and all that, it would have been more difficult to do all that type of stuff with a mic. So I get the lip sync, but
girl, that's why
just sell it.
You got to practice with that mic, like Beyonce practice.
Right.
You got to do it with that mic, and
right
to make sure you got it.
Get it, but
Megan got here working out every day. She got it.
Oh, body yada yada. She look good.
You ever watch her workout on YouTube?
Megan look good. She be working out on YouTube?
Yeah, I also be on YouTube.
Like, you can actually watch her do every rep and all that type of stuff?
Not every rep, but she films herself working out with her trainer a lot.
I'm going to have to follow her. I did not know she did that.
She films herself working out.
I gotta get this body right. Maybe she'll be my motivation.
Now, let me tell you something.
What?
Whoever choreographed Glow, why did you do that? Who thought was that? When I tell you, she looked so uncomfortable. I looked uncomfortable.
You just
I was just like, what is she doing? That is not Glorilla. No, that is not Glorilla. No.
She looked cute.
No, she didn't. And we in Memphis, Glow. We love you, girl.
I love the outfit.
No, I didn't have a problem with the outfit. I didn't have a problem with the lingerie. She wear whatever she wants.
You like that?
It's not the hair, the performance.
Oh, yeah, the performance.
Her on that doggone, what was she doing? What was it, a bed?
It was like a little small little couch.
I was like, what is she doing?
Little lips.
Stop it. Everything else, it was just I was like, she just looked so uncomfortable. Did she not look uncomfortable to you up there?
She did look uncomfortable, but and I was gonna say it looked better when they panned out. You seen everybody else up there because she kind of blended in the back a little bit, which isn't good. But yeah, you're right, friend.
No,
But you
that's
look cute,
not.
girl. You know.
Look, beautiful girl. We love to hear you speak, but you don't need to be whining on the lips. I mean, I don't know. I just don't. I didn't see that. Like,
You don't need to be whining on no lips. That's crazy.
No. I feel like she came into the game. Glow knows what she does. She knows how to do it very well. It's unique. It's her. It's fun. It's energetic. All her other performances. I know they kind of want to switch it up every time, but that is not it. That is not it. Like Glow, I feel like Glow gives me sexy, but not sex siren. You know what I'm saying? Like some girls really can give you like that. That sex siren, that sexual being kind of thing.
Yeah, it's just natural.
It's just natural for them. I don't think it's like it's natural, but I don't know. But I just like what Glow does. And that ain't nothing I ever seen her do before.
She didn't pick that off the rack, and she ain't picked those moves. It was
She did not pick
definitely
those.
just
So
copy paste.
it was definitely somebody choreographed that.
I feel it. I can feel it.
And it was just not like as unique to her as I kind of needed.
Shout out to Glow.
Shout out to Glow.
It's her first year. She'll figure it out. She'll get her
more
control.
Absolutely. More creative control.
Yes, creative control is important. Then Ice Spice, she performed. It was a little
I love performance.
Shout out to
shout out to women in hip hop.
Lola. Oh, she performed. She did a great job too. Shout out to her too. I almost missed her. But yeah,
Lola, they had Ice. I love that.
The women ran the night.
They ran the night. Yeah. And to be honest, it's needed. It's refreshing. It's been a long time coming just to be able to have like multiple female rappers at that, like be performing in the same building, all have hot and popping songs. I loved it.
Loved it. All right, so let's talk about some of these biggest ones.
I just wish Cardi was there because she could have did Put It On the Floor Again.
Oh, on with the remix.
Yeah, and she could have did.
And that choreography would have been real lit then.
Because Cardi, she one of the girls who can dance.
She's one of those girls.
She's one of those girls. Yeah. Oh, and the matter of fact, she did the lip thing at the Grammys. Like, Cardi, she did a performance on the lip couch, like a year or two ago.
Okay. I thought you said like lip sync.
No, not the lip sync. Like she did a performance on. Now Cardi might be on.
And the shade.
I'm about to say something shady, but her mic is on.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it there.
Leave it there.
All right, so let's talk about the biggest winners, child. Let's talk about the album of the year. We had 2 winners here in this category.
Why they do that?
You don't like the tie?
No.
We had The Renaissance by Beyonce and SOS by SZA.
Deserve.
So you agree? You just don't want to see a tie. You like I don't want to see
a tie to pick somebody, but both options. Yeah. Let me see.
Definitely both great albums.
And right under that, like I feel like if it was gonna be a tie, they could have just made it a triple and put Kendrick Lamar album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers could have been right up there.
I have to get into that. I have not listened to that. That's like that album and the Breezy album.
Definitely have not gotten into the.
I haven't gotten into.
And Glorilla, love Glorilla, but I don't know if her album should have been in there. And her loss, I'm gonna put.
I'm just looking at that too now. I did not even realize it was on there. Like
those.
Child, y'all running out of people.
Drake, yeah. No, they didn't.
They couldn't even put her picture up there, child.
That's Google's fault.
Oh, but Google, y'all get up.
But there were a lot of good albums out there. Those 2, I don't think, are in the right in the company. They're not an album of the year. Definitely best. Like they had a hip hop album, but I guess the hip hop award. They had that, yes, but as album of the year, I don't, because I've listened to Glow's. Not that one. But yeah, love SOS, love Renaissance. And to you people on the socials talking about Beyonce ain't showed up since 2006, you're lying.
They showed up what? What they talking about? What you mean?
I feel like I saw on Facebook, people just kept reposting on Beyonce stopped giving her awards. She never showed. She ain't showed up in however many years. Like she just performed.
I mean, so if she wins, she deserves it. Who cares?
True, and she performed 2 years ago. Right. First off, let's not forget that.
And didn't her and Kendrick perform?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
She performed.
Oh, that was 2 years ago?
Yeah, a year or 2 ago.
Yeah, you're
2
right.
or 3.
Something like that.
Right before COVID or right during COVID?
I think it was during.
During COVID, right. She came out of her house.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even say Beyonce
so, keep it cute.
She came out of her city. I'm sure it's large enough
to
perform for you all.
You peasants.
You peasants. In water. Sis got wet.
She did.
And then y'all
And
expected
kicked
her to
around.
stay after that. No man, no ham, no turkey. If I get wet, I'm going home. And it applies to rich people too.
Facts though, because definitely if I'm wet, it's over.
It's over.
That we had planned.
Whatever.
Cancel.
I'm going home.
Right.
I'm going home. I'm not coming back. Because once that shower hit, I'm getting in the bed. And then that's what she went and did.
Shoot.
Who's gonna take a shower at the BET Awards? Secondly, she's on a world tour right now in Europe.
Very much that.
I wouldn't hop on a 12-hour flight to be there. 10, 8, 7,
We did
6,
need
whatever.
her to do Tina Turner tribute though.
That
She
would
gonna have. She owes us that. B.
Fire.
B.
But no, listen to me. There are so many people that they could have asked to do that.
Like
so
who?
many people.
Besides Beyonce?
Jennifer Hudson could have did it.
Oh no.
You said
No, I'm not. I don't see that. Fantasia. I can see Tasia.
Fantasia could have did it. Kiki could have did it.
I don't know if Kiki would have gave me what I needed.
Kiki would have gave me exactly what I just
And I love Kiki down. That's my girl.
There are other singers.
Yeah.
Leandria could have did it. They could have called Lettucey.
Now you know what? I would have. Lettucey would have ate that right on up.
Jill Scott probably would have ate that up. I'm like, they're girls, women. There are women out there.
Yeah.
Y'all could have called.
And this ain't got nothing to do. I'm not saying no to these ladies because they're talent.
Mills.
They have talent.
Stephanie Mills probably would have ate that up.
I don't know.
You don't think
now
so?
You're going too far.
I went too far?
Yeah. I mean, Stephanie Mills, she's a legend, but right now, you think she would have ate Tina Turner song?
As a tribute?
I don't think. I'm not going. I'm not living for it. I'm not living for it.
All right, whatever.
It wouldn't be my first choice.
I mean, it's not my first choice. I didn't name her first.
No, I'm just saying, okay, maybe I got, I hit up 13 people, and then they're all like, this is getting shady. I ain't trying to be.
He was very shady to a legend.
And I love Stephanie Mills.
Very shady to the legend.
Home comes on every time I get in the car.
Whatever. They could have called Diana Ross. They could have called Diana Ross. They could have did something.
See, I'm not living for that either. Let's just stop.
I mean, I'm just saying I'm saying I'm just saying.
You just saying that anybody but Patty?
Yes.
All right, Chad. Just to get to the rest of these winners. Okay, Lifetime Achievement Award went to Busta Rhymes, of course. So shout out to Busta. He deserved that. Definitely I feel like he's like an unsung legend for sure. Then you had New Artist of the Year, Miss Coco Jones. Shout out to her.
That category was stacked. That was a
definitely deserved. Yeah, that was a good win.
Really good. I'm saying it was a good
Dolce,
right?
Ice Spice, Flow. I hear good things about them.
Yeah, that was a good list
for sure. Male hip hop artist went to Kendrick Lamar. Shout out to him. Definitely, I feel like he deserved that category. Female R&B and pop artist went to SZA. Deserved
that category as well.
Definitely a stack. Mm-hmm.
Dang, I feel like there's a lot of people in that category who I probably would have picked.
Yeah, you had Coco Jones in the category too. Ari Lennox, Lizzo, her, Beyonce, Tim's. I mean,
I would have picked. I would have picked her.
Either of the girls.
I would have picked her. I freaking love her. Why are these ties now?
Right, let's get into it. Male R&B and pop artists went to both Usher and Chris Brown. Child, not them fighting and winning awards together, honey.
I don't know if I would have picked Usher. I don't think he had like. Did he have a project come out? Like that's what I'm trying to see. Okay,
you're trying to see what the
because I feel like a lot of people in some of these categories ain't really had like a project out.
I think it's just about impact though throughout the year.
For BT throughout the year.
Yeah,
Usher definitely had the impact, but
because I mean,
I feel like with
not Drake in the category.
Drake had an album come out.
But in R&B pop,
male R&B pop art. Thinking. That should have probably went to Brent. That could have went to Blast. Had a good year. Brent Faiyaz that dropped a dope album. That should have went to Brent.
Well, we got a tie, child. They made it gave it to Usher and Chris Brown. And I feel like they always get it. It's always a tie there.
Yeah.
I remember Chris Brown and Neo won together one year, if I'm not mistaken. Anywho, and let's talk about the female hip hop artist of the year. Went to definitely a stat category, and it went to Lotto. So shout out to Big Lotto.
deserve.
You had Cardi B in that category, Glorilla, who had an outstanding year, Megan Thee Stallion, who is nothing other than the Stallion. Love her. Cola Ray had a good year. Nicki Minaj stays in the billboards. Ice Spice, she's
I
making her
probably
way.
would have the category. I'll any of these ladies probably could have won for me,
Yeah,
except for Ice Spice. Has she
yeah,
released a
she's like a
project?
new. I don't think
She's too
so.
new for me. Yeah, I don't think she has
Yeah,
like a completed project. But everybody else has been dropping bangers the past year.
yeah, for sure.
Like everybody on this list,
Yeah,
including Nicki. Like everybody has been dropping bangers. Nicki, Koi, Meg, Glow,
Corey
Cardi.
is like that TikTok girl, baby.
She
Her
is.
songs are.
Let me tell you something. Koi knows who her audience is, and she's making her coin, and I
Mm-hmm.
have no problem with it. You stuck. She's in her lane, and that's what I like about this this list of women
Mm-hmm.
because none of them sound the same.
And I feel like if you took these same women just for the kicks and put them in a category with the men all together,
Oh, that would be crazy.
definitely more women would have been walking away with the
Oh,
award.
absolutely. They did. This was the year.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, what
So,
else we got?
all right, so child, let's talk about Nicki Minaj. She takes to social media since we were speaking about her, and she offers to pay the college fund of the 14-year-old child that pulled the trigger to protect his mother, who was being assaulted by the gentleman in the restaurant. Did you see that the clip that's been going circulating
I
social media?
saw a still of it, but
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. I couldn't. I watched the video,
Oh
but I
yeah.
know exactly. I know the story. I know the song.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj for
And it's not the first time she's done that.
yeah, she's always giving out college
So
fund
shout
money.
out to
So
her.
shout out to her for that, for always being active in trying to help a child in need.
I just hope that they get him some. I mean, really, him and his mother like some therapy. Like that whole situation, like
Yeah.
having to take somebody's life at such a young age. That is,
Oh, I could not imagine.
could not imagine like what he is going through. Shout
Yeah.
out to him.
And then people, some people are actually on the line bashing and going against, what was done to protect the mom. Like I hear this, I see this side of the coin too, and it's kind of like he gonna need some.
People really lack like empathy.
Yeah.
I can say I kind of had this conversation with someone in a negative way. I don't like you. Never know how you're going to react when you feel like your life is in danger,
Right.
or somebody that you love, like your mother's life is.
Mm-hmm.
So from that perspective, like you do, like you just never know how you
Mm-hmm.
react. Like that's the whole man. From what I heard, he punched her numerous times over some food
Right.
at the restaurant.
Right.
So you never know.
Right. So no judgment here. You just do
No
what you have to do.
judgment
Protect yourself. Protect your
here.
mom.
And any grown man who
Or
or
some.
woman, if the role was reversed,
Mm-hmm.
really feel like that you cannot kind of like bottle up your anger and remove yourself from the situation without like mainly like physically assaulting somebody. Like you might need to seek some outside.
And no, not might, but definitely
You
seek
need to
help.
seek some outside.
Yeah, but I saw that story when I was, before I came in. I was like, okay, that'll be cool to talk about, and so we can, just touch on that.
Yeah,
That
such a
story a bit.
positive.
Yeah. And let's talk about Drake. He just got him a key to the city, child.
Drake,
Yeah, big Draco. They
Drake.
got a key to these Memphis streets.
Okay, so let's just transition then.
Let's go.
We are off the curb. We into our bag. I told y'all we here for a good time, not a long time. You know,
we lied a little bit,
but no, if it's less than we ain't even halfway to what we usually. But this is gonna be very short. Trust. So we bought tickets to see Drake. We did at the last minute, but we bought it. We planned to go when he announced he added Memphis to the tour. So I was extremely saddened.
I planned my whole day.
We are literally supposed to be at the concert right now. Oh wait,
no,
tomorrow. We're supposed to be at the concert tomorrow. See how my days is? I'm ready for vacation. But now we're supposed to be at the concert tomorrow.
This a guy say it all over again.
I got sad because we were so excited to go. I love Drake. I've seen Drake in concert before. When he had the best album of his career, Nothing Was the Same. He gave us Would You Like a Tour with Future, opened up for him, and Miguel. Oh my God! So and I went and saw him in New Orleans. It was freaking amazing.
I bet that was an amazing concert.
Drake puts on the show, like seriously. I know people give him a lot of flack, but he puts on the show. He put on a good show then. I was excited to see him again.
I feel like he gonna bring in energy too.
I know, and back then he didn't have a lot of work. He wasn't. I feel like Drake like 10 albums in at this point, 10 projects in at least. Like so much he can pull from. So I'm just pulling from.
Like, what is he?
So I'm just excited to like, what is he going? It's Memphis. He, this is where his family from. Like, what
gonna get some surprise appearances.
If he had to reschedule, he better come with a surprise guest.
Oh, he better.
I want to see Juicy J, 365. I want to see it. I want to see Glow. Like, let's go.
Yes, bring them all out.
Bring out everybody.
If he got a song with him, I want to hear it. Even if you don't, NLE Chopper,
like
everybody.
I was just going to say NLE. Bring the city out.
The entire city out. Moneybagg.
Exactly. That's it. Moneybagg got this needs to be Birthday Bash, the prequel.
Right. It's like we just want a Birthday Bash.
We need Birthday Bash, the prequel. I don't go to Birthday Bash, but that's
you gotta protect yourself.
You got to be ready. You got to be ready when you head out that way because the crowd ready to be rowdy. And me, I'm probably on my third nap by that point.
But Birthday Bash ain't got to worry about me
at all. But you were saying he got a key to the city.
Yeah, that's all I want to see.
He got a key to the city. People on Twitter were not. Absolutely.
Because his dad is from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? His roots are here.
He talks about Memphis a lot. But I want to say the city needs to be more consistent, like with giving out like some keys to the city, because we do have other artists here who put Memphis on the map.
Oh well, yeah, definitely. Oh, this for sure. Yeah.
I know people were a little salty on Twitter that he was here having to keep the city. We saw him on Instagram at Rail Garden, which is not far from here, like literally.
I started to pull up, friend.
When I sent you the live, I was like, "What was I doing?" I don't follow Drake on Instagram. I don't follow a lot of people on Instagram, but I was like, "I need to follow him because if I would have saw that,
you'd have been out there.
Grab my wig,
sir." Excuse me.
Hello.
What happened?
I'm a cousin. He had on his cousin, rich cousin shirt. And then I think they were filming a video there as well. Really? But I saw his other cousins in the back.
It was giving family reunion vibes.
I got a black shirt.
Right.
I had a black shirt. I would have been there. I would have been there at the door or waiting to pull out.
Oh, child.
They would have had that laptop right up in the car. I would have pulled up. So with him still like being in the city, hanging out with his family,
Drake probably still here.
Drake is probably still here.
He's definitely still here.
In our group chat, I was defending you, Drake. If you see this, I was defending him. I was like, if he's still here doing all this stuff, it had to be something outside of his control. Because it's not just Drake on the tour; it's really Drake and 21 Savage. So 21 Savage, where are you?
That you know what? That is a good question. So maybe it was 21. Now I got 21 questions. 21 Savage.
Can you do something for me?
Right.
Where you at? Why the show was canceled? Because they didn't really say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's all good. We're gonna turn that. It's been rescheduled. It's not canceled, but rescheduled. So
true. And then we get to see him and Beyonce like back to back.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a time, Chad.
There's that. And now they moved the concert to Sunday.
Yep, it's on Sunday.
Gee, I'm gonna have to take off my day because I ain't getting up.
Right.
I'm getting up.
What else we got, friend?
Did you want to hit on Bravo?
We can talk Bravo.
I ain't finished.
Housewives, right?
Yeah, I didn't finish the episode.
Well, let's just start
because my cable off.
Not your cable off, but you stupid. So let's talk about the little the chit chat that Sheree and Candy had about Candy taking shots at her business online and stuff like that. Talking about she by Shein and things.
And Candy said it's not what the other people were saying at first. I've seen it out there. I've seen it a lot of places, friend. Now, I ain't gonna just say it was all Candy. I've seen a lot of. I understand both sides.
We definitely were saying it like the public. Speaking as the public were definitely on your ass, Sheree, first.
Because when I made it to the site and I saw, I was just like,
right. I think we texted each other.
Yes, because we were gonna buy.
We were gonna
buy. So we watched the reunion. We
gagged. We was excited for you, girl.
But I say, y'all, this stuff is not.
It wasn't giving the same
thing. It was
thing.
not giving what we saw.
It wasn't giving that fashion show.
And Sheree will, they drop it. They drop this stuff
in segments.
I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I don't know. But Candy, I do feel Sheree too, though. It's like, okay, you don't want me to come for your business, and how you protective of your business, you should be extending that same respect to your other cast.
Absolutely. And Candy
don't make a mockery of it.
Exactly. And I said, Candy's gonna have
because we had that
having an issue this year where, like she said in her confessional that I saw, oh well, I thought it was funny. True, but they didn't find it funny. So she be mindful of that. Because when they're coming for her, they might think
they thought it funny.
Right. And now you're upset and you want to fight. And we know Candy be ready to fight.
Look, my man.
Okay, Nina. Let me feel.
Oh, man.
But the conversation was definitely...
yeah. But I'm glad they were able to have a conversation in a mature way, face-to-face. Then look like they resolved it and walked off.
I don't think it's resolved. I feel like I saw Sheree on Angela Yee last week.
Oh, child. Well, wishful thinking. What else went on, child?
Drew shot her video.
Yeah, she shot her video. Have you heard the song by any chance?
No.
I need to listen to it. I want to go hear what it sounds like, and maybe watch the video too, see what it turned out to be. Kenya look cute. I like her little outfit.
I like all them look.
Yeah, they all did, but Kenya she just stood out to me. She like a little roller skate Barbie. Video look like a little vibe.
Speaking of dress, this is going way back. Now don't come to me with no damn respectability politics because I could give two flying.
Who?
Yes. What was the dress code for the damn awards? What was the dress code?
For what award?
The BET. Because she was giving she by she.
Who?
All of them.
Oh.
I didn't see too many people that I liked. And I ain't saying that nobody had to be glam. I ain't saying but some of the looks were just not anything that I would.
Yeah. They don't, I don't think they give out a dress code for.
Did you see anybody that you like? We can continue where we were. Cause I was just like, people were hollering, oh, y'all want to be respectable for what? I don't care what nobody else got to say but me. I know what I'm going to put on, to look good for. I was like, what? I'm just like, look, everybody caught that same Fashion Over deal.
Oh, well, that's hard. Maybe they found that last minute.
Listen, they said 50% off. Get it before 4th of July. They got it.
Bro, you are eating their ass.
They got it.
I'm glad I won at the BT Awards.
You would have looked good, friend. You put it on. I'm not worried about you showing up to
I'm just saying, I'm just glad I wasn't there that night because you just ate everybody that was there. If you went to the BT Awards,
there were a few possibles, but I just
possible.
It just the outfits were just not given. They were not given to me.
I guess they were given because I don't have nothing on top of my mind that I was like, ooh.
I was kind of like, what? I don't have no issue with who was invited. You're part of the culture. The BET Awards is usually a night for the culture. I don't have no issue with who was there. But the outfits is just like, I want fashion. It was not kidding.
Yours is on a budget.
I ain't gonna say it was on a budget.
Well, hopefully it was on a budget if it wasn't giving fashion. Hopefully y'all didn't pay too much for the
child. People talking about Bobby. Talking in front of Bobby John.
Oh yeah. What's
Sexy Red?
Oh, Sexy Red.
And Chris Shaw.
Downtown.
Oh, girl, set. I'm so tired of this.
I love this. I'm like, this is some ratchet shit that I am here
for.
Very ratchet.
Again, nothing to do with respectable, nothing. It was just simply ratchet.
It was
And that's
definitely
okay.
ratchet.
And that's
I
the thing,
loved
though.
it. I lived.
It was simply ratchet, and that's okay.
You need those
It's
moments.
okay. You need those moments.
At black events, black spaces.
And to be honest, people felt like, it was inappropriate because it was kind of like in the middle of whatever, and it's just literally in the aisle. But if Bobby Jones, the legend that he is, was there at all, he saw the rest of those performances. So,
right, yeah.
he saw the rest of it,
and he get it.
He understands he understands where he is.
Yeah,
he saw the rest of the performances. So that's
that is hilarious. Still though,
they usually do like a little gospel thing every year. They do one this year. No,
I don't know. I don't
they
think
have
so.
a gospel song.
I don't believe so, but I didn't see the entire show. So.
Cable off.
That's the type of episode.
No, it's gonna be. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Because my cable off.
Bye. Listen, I just wanted to ask. As we make it to the end of this hot, quick show,
right? Because I'm hungry for.
Would you have gotten that sub?
I seen sub, and then now I'm thinking about my
your Lennox.
Yeah, my Lennox.
Because I know this.
What I would have gotten that sub? Hell to the no. You know
Here's the crazy thing, though.
You would have got in there.
Hell no.
I was finna say I was gonna have to get up.
But the experience was not new to me. I've seen the company before. I knew how I operated already. When I heard about it, I know. Because I've seen them on some documentary, either on National Geographic or the History Channel. Like, I've seen it. They talked about the company. They talk about companies and what they're doing. So I've seen like the whole process before. And they've had several, successful rides. I would not have gotten it.
Of course not.
I wouldn't. No. Absolutely not. To the where? And can't nobody come get.
How many man? Oh.
No.
On this little bitty?
The pressure of the ocean is.
What are seats? What are seats?
Y'all
lost with them seats.
Immediately. We shit in a what? A bucket? The way my stomach set up? No, man.
Right. We got this little cord attached.
That's it. Is that a remote control?
Oh.
I'm going home. Out of here. But personal preference.
Rest in peace, though, to those that lost their lives.
Absolutely, personal preference to me. But people do it quite often. And I'm here to tell you, for any of us who do activities that are really like unregulated, because that's unregulated. Like any activities that are really unregulated, just be careful. Everybody has their tolerance for adventure. That's just way above my threshold. But
they done check my adventure. Now I'm gonna have to pull back.
Like, hey, some of y'all be on these zip lines, and
I'm type.
So many other adventurous things that are not as regulated as you think that they are, and it can always just
when they slide you that little wave, just know
go wrong. When they slide you that little wave, just know your ass is grass. It could be you. You are taking
this
the risk.
might be too risky.
It could be you. So this is very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, and I'm very interested in like the whole Titanic story. Like I see how it's so easy to get wrapped up into it. I am like just since I just recently found out that Rose and Jack aren't real characters.
They had to sell it somehow.
Child, I'm sorry if I spoiled it for. I know somebody watching they today years old finding out too. Nope, Rose is not a real character. Jack, he's not down there. I bet you some people in that submarine did not know. But they woke up to a dream and did not see not one ghost of Rose. But child.
Yeah, so. No. And
definitely want to get on there.
We are definitely. Oh, they pulled the wreckage out today. They found it.
Oh, they found So it wasn't completely obliterated?
Nope, they found it. They pulled something out the ocean today, I saw. They found it, and I think the report said it's like allegedly like still bodies in there, so I don't know. So we don't know what's going on, but unfortunately, a billionaire was involved, so we'll hear more about it.
Right. Because it was out of broke.
No shade. Oh, We're also at the end of Pride Month. Unfortunately, the timing of this podcast, we really needed
I
a
know. We
mental
need our
health
ass whooped.
break, and we deserve the spanking that you should give us. Because
Every month is Pride Month.
but not literally.
Yes.
Now,
Okay.
don't be crazy in the DMs now. We did film something special though.
Oh, we did.
We did. So we can tell them
did.
about that. It's gonna come out a few days after Pride Month, but every month is Pride Month when it's us.
Right. You get Pride Month every time we sit down on this blue couch.
Exactly. We had a candid conversation with family, literally.
Yes, definitely family. My sister and my sister-in-law stopped by, and they had a conversation with us about their IVF process. So we're going to get into that a little bit next week.
Next week.
Say next
so
week.
You hear it. You hear and or see our candid conversation.
Great information was shared.
Great information with the Tuesday and Lisa about their process of IVF and what the process is. They
some
really
challenges
went into some of the
that they dealt
details,
with.
some of the challenges, how they came to the decision. So it's gonna be good game conversation, as always.
Yeah.
And even if you're not, the process is still the same, whether you're straight as well. So we definitely encourage you to tune in and take a listen, or learn some new information. You never know who may need the information, and guess what? You'll have it. You'll have it to share. And if you have any, additional questions that you want to ask them, just shoot us a DM. Slide in one of them. We'll get it. The notifications I see now.
Oh, you can see.
I know. I've tried to start posting more on our story. Have you been looking at the stuff I post?
I have not even been on social media like that.
All right.
I get on there to catch up with y'all.
Got it.
You know how long we've been going, friend.
The page, I do. And the one page that he runs, y'all, can't even check it. I see it. He's just like, no, I don't.
Look, I run 3 pages, friend. Okay. And so, I get a pass.
He don't get no pass. I've been posting some really good information on our Insta stories.
So. Well, he's supposed to tag me anyway.
I don't even tag myself. I just post it on. It's nothing pertaining to us. Like, just good stuff that I see on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's something up there now.
Oh, okay. I'm about to go look. I follow us. We don't come up. We don't pop up yet. On my end.
Whatever. He don't see what we post for us, y'all. But again, we were here for a good time.
Not a long time.
It's been great catching up with you all. And we'll be back in the mix. We got the next, as you all know, it's 4th of July week, so we have to go and spend time with family and do some traveling. Ooh, gotta get this hair child. Look, we both sit here looking the exact same rough.
Lord,
but we'll be back. So next week we won't get into politics and all that, but we will release the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful interview discussion that we had.
Yes.
In honor of Pride Month, our contribution, just really putting good knowledge for the members of our community out on Beyonce's internet. But we'll be back right after that. Doing our same old. Have anything you want us to talk about? Let us know.
Put in the comments.
Yes.
Slide in our social media DMs. Whatever.
We'll bring it up. But I wish you. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Homework.
We got homework this week.
We do. We do have homework.
Which have?
Support something queer.
Good homework. Boom.
And not us. I mean, other people support us.
Oh, I was saying,
but no, they're gonna hear it like, "Oh, I did it." No, do something else.
In addition to
listening or watching us, go and listen and watch someone else. There's so many great resources out there. Great podcasts, great movies, great TV shows, great music. Go and
shout out to Janelle Monáe, by the way.
Album was nice.
Album was fire.
Album was very
I'm verified. But anyway, shameless plug. Go
Shameless
support.
plug. Yeah, it's still promo. We still have a few days left.
Yeah.
I did participate in the panel, like at work.
Oh yeah, friend.
I did. It was good.
Give us a little bit.
I don't have nothing for you.
Oop.
I don't have nothing for you, but thankfully,
But that's big. That's
it
major.
is. Thankfully, my employer, really me and my boss, and of course, like company culture, it's a safe space always. So
Yeah.
that's cool. But we're gonna go because we hungry,
We are.
starved, we tired. We
This chicken
sleepy.
fillet is calling me for real.
And that's
for real.
exactly. I'm getting two of them. One for me and one for my sister.
Ooh. Well, I might just
I
get
might
two.
Okay, I need to get some a Sprite or something.
So we'll see y'all next week for the interview, and then we'll see y'all after the holidays. But y'all be blessed, be kind.
And everybody has told you that they love you, we love you.
We do. Now get out of our face. Peace.
Oh, you ain't telling who you are.
Oh, I'm Percy. They know me. They're sick of me.
I'm LD.
And this has been 2 Go Mics. Peace.